So I got here a TMC 5262. This is a 5/32 brass bead, and I have Veevus 8/0 thread. Start some thread behind the eye here. I'll just do a thread base all the way down the shank of the hook. Just to above the barb. I'm going to cut a 5 to 6 inch piece of hollow tinsel size medium silver. I'm going to put the tip of this material right up behind the bead. Just start to do some loose wraps to trap it. Not cooperating. There we go. And then come up to the top and then come back down. And back up to about 1/8 of an inch behind the eye, or excuse me, behind the bead. I'm going to put a couple of whip finishes here, so I can use the rotary functions. So I'm just going to pinch the material between my two fingers here. Get this started. Let it slide through. If I nick it on the point of the hook, there's a good chance it's going to break. So I'm going to start pretty slow here. These wraps are, I'm trying just to slightly overwrap one on the other. And at about 1/8 of an inch behind the hook here is where I'm going to tie this off. Here I have a pheasant tail feather, and I'm going to take some of the longer. Actually, I'll probably take this from, I'll take this from near the tip, about 7 or 8 fibers. I want the tips to be just a little bit behind, a little bit past the bend in the hook.
Did you? I couldn't tell.
Katie, oh. Hey, Rich, your mic is on.
Yeah, she's on here, and I actually said, "Greetings, Katie. Best wishes."
So we're gonna go tips just past the body, or excuse me, just past the bend in the hook here.
Mine didn't show up.
And then The last piece of this fly is a strung peacock herl, and I'm going to take two pieces. You can even take three. You really only need one, but this stuff is so fragile. If I only tied in one, it would probably break, and then I'd be starting all over. So I'm going to tie in three, and then maybe by the time I'm done wrapping it, I'll at least have one left. So I'm going to tie these in by the tips.
Does it pick up the audio when I do this? Closed caption. That's what it's called. Closed caption.
I'm going to gently, see one broke already. Just going to gently wrap these forward.
That's on the same screen. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of what seems what it is. I was really fortunate. I'll be able to tell until it's like here, I'm not getting good audio. It's a big place. I don't know. That's very good. Wireless.
There you go. Tie that off, and these will just break off. Usually. Yep, not coming out right now, so don't want to risk pulling them out. Then I did 2-3 wrap whip finishes. Just a tiny bit of head cement. And that's it. Pete's Pup.